Hey guys, and joining me is Jonathan Tucker. He's the chapter president of the IREM Foundation, and he's looking to raise $100,000. That's right, $100,000 to help students who are looking to express some knowledge in the real estate industry, right, John?
That's right, Jamarlo. I'm looking to raise $100,000 for the IREM Foundation. They support anyone who's interested in getting into the real estate industry, and then also people that are in the industry, helping them advance in their career.
And Jonathan, tell us how you're raising that money. Tell us where you are right now.
Well, that's the crazy part. I'm actually inside a tent on a balcony at the Battery here in Atlanta, and I'm going to stay out here until I can raise the money. So tonight is going to be a bit chilly. I hear it's going to be 28 degrees. So I'm hoping I'm hoping this works.
Jonathan, who came up with this idea?
It's interesting. I served on the foundation board for 3 years, and when I became chapter president, I tried to think about like what can I do to have an impact, and more than just talk about it, because what tends to happen at the corporate level is there's a lot of talk, and so I just said, what's something crazy that may get traction, and I came up with this. So. I don't know if it's going to work, but I sure hope everybody will rally around the cause because I truly believe in it.
And absolutely, you're doing it for a good cause here. Tell us about that cause, and tell us, the need. We're looking at minorities who you're not seeing much of in the real estate industry. Is that right?
That's 100% correct. I'd sort of liken it to this: if you were to try to laterally promote or promote people in the industry into executive roles, there's just not enough diversity to do that. So part of the IREM's Foundation mission is to introduce 100,000 people by 2030 into the real estate industry from underrepresented communities. So this is what this is all about: raise $100,000 and give everybody a chance.
And Jonathan, can you tell us what do you think is the reason why many minorities are not, in the real estate industry right now?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think one, it's a little bit, there's an education track that people tend to follow. Real estate has historically been dominated just by one ethnicity, so it's sort of just lagged. I can tell you, the IREM organization as well as the IREM Foundation, that's part of their mission, is to create that diversity. So anything I can do to be a part of that, I'm trying to do my best.
And Jonathan, I'm curious, how far off the ground are you?
So I'm on a third floor balcony right now. It's a bit windy. I'm hoping that the wind dies down, but I think I'm prepared to battle through the cold. I'm not ready for the wind, so we'll see.
Jonathan, tell us about the IREM Foundation and its history.
Sure. So IREM has been around for 90 years. So this is the 90th anniversary. That's actually how I came up with $100,000. 90,000 just didn't sound right. So I said, let's do $100,000. The foundation is actually the nonprofit side of the IREM Institute. And the foundation focuses on 4 key pillars. It's training, education, certification, diversity, and sustainability. And so that's really what they're all about. And so what they do quite a bit is offer scholarships. This money is intended to help them serve both from a scholarship perspective and then also in their diversity efforts.
And Jonathan, when you guys raise that $100,000, because I have faith in you,
I appreciate it.
how will it then be dispersed?
Yeah, it was great. That's a great question. It goes directly to the foundation. They have several grants. They have several scholarships. They have a diversity specific scholarship. So the money will be put to use in all of those realms in order to help sort of feed their founding principles of what they're trying to accomplish.
And maybe what's your advice for people who are looking to get into the real estate industry, especially for minorities?
I guarantee the easiest way is to introduce yourself to IREM. The Georgia chapter is one of the strongest in the nation. So when I think about what Atlanta can do for the industry as a whole, or what impact we can have on a national level, I think Atlanta's poised to do it.
And maybe what have you seen here locally that you think maybe could change that will, inspire more people to get involved?
That's a good question. Part of IREM's mission is that diversity, like I mentioned. They have several programs through HBCUs. It's called a core program. It's where they introduce really students at any HBCU about the real estate industry. So all these efforts over time, I think, are going to have a material impact in leading to the diversity of the real estate industry.
And how can people learn about the Arm Foundation? Website, social media?
Sure. There's IREM.org is the umbrella organization. The IREM Foundation is linked to that page. And then the IREM Georgia chapter is iremga.com. And all the resources are on there. It's a great resource if you're interested or you're thinking about the real estate industry. It's also a great resource to learn more about real estate, even if you're not interested.
And Jonathan, what inspired you to get involved with real estate? Was it something that happened over the years? Did it happen at a younger age, at an older age?
Yeah, it's crazy. So I did 6.5 years in the military, and then when I got out of the military, I got into the real estate business, finished up my degree, and stuck with me. You find that people are either super passionate about it or they don't like it at all, and that's what I love about the industry is you're around a bunch of people that all share the same values and looking to make it great.
And your biggest piece of advice right now is if you want to get involved in real estate management, get in contact with the Arm Foundation.
100%. It will teach you how to fast track your career. It will also give you the best education in the industry. And so if real estate management is your passion, there's no better place to be.
Good stuff. And is there anything else you like to add, Jonathan? I know you're trying to stay warm out there.
Look, I've been a resident of Atlanta for almost 20 years now. And I will tell you, when I think about the opportunity we have in front of us, I really hope this message spreads. I do think that Atlanta can have a material impact in shaping what the future of the real estate industry looks like nationwide. So I appreciate it, Jamarlo.